Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. From the title, it is already evident that this is a review about the new Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I know it's been a while since it has released in India, but as the brands always do, there were only 5 or 6 shades, out of which even the darkest shade was light for me. I am an NC40 in MAC, but still there was not a shade that could match me. God only knows what would happen to people with a darker skin tone than me. But now they have finally released my shade in India, but that is again the darkest one that is available. There are still a lot of other shades that are available in the US market, but then it is not available in India yet. I don't know why do brands not release all of their shades or all of the available products at once in India. I have no idea what the problem is, because India has a very diverse range of skin colors which need a lot of different colored foundations. The undertones may be similar. We have similar yellowish undertones at a maximum. I'm not saying all of us, most of us, but the colors are different. There are people with very light skin tones, there are people with very dark skin tones, there are medium skin tones. I can never get a foundation in my shade. One foundation does not match me. I have to mix 2 foundations. Like, even the foundation that I will be testing out today is a tiny bit dark for me. I will not say dark, but it is a tiny bit dark, as in just a tad bit, which can be worked with. That's not a problem, but I'm just saying I don't fall in one category. Anyway, without rambling, first I'll move on to the application of the foundation, and then we'll move on to the review. Okay, so this is the foundation, and I'm gonna be using 2 things to apply it to my face today. One is this generic beauty sponge that I got off of Amazon.com. I don't even know the link to this. I just randomly bought this, which is dirty, and I'm gonna use this flat top brush, which is the ProArty F80. This is a very close dupe to the Morphe Y6, if I'm not wrong. That brush is amazing, and this brush is amazing too. So on one side I'm going to use this brush, and on the other I'm going to use this sponge. But my favorite way of application of this foundation is with this brush, because it gives a better coverage with it. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face using this Innisfree Green Tea Seed Serum, and then we're going to apply the Revlon Photo Ready Primer. So I'm going to use this on the right side of my face. I'll need a mirror. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay, with this sponge, I'm not going to attest to the quality of the sponge because that is not that great, but it works pretty fine with my other foundations. And with this, it has eaten up a bit of product, so the coverage is a bit sheer. If you can see, you can also see the acne marks on my cheeks. We'll go on the other side with the brush, and with the brush it was obviously more quicker, because this brush is literally a beauty blender on a stick. This was great, and if you see, the coverage is also slightly better on the side that I use with the brush. This is, you can say, a medium coverage foundation, but then let's see if this is buildable. I'm going to use my brush on the rest of my face because I'm not going in with the beauty blender. I'll just see if this is buildable, and I'm going to use it on the areas that are problematic. Now let's see if this is buildable enough. As I can see in the camera, it does look pretty great, as in it does look a medium to full coverage foundation. It is a bit tacky, so I think this needs setting. I don't know about the dark skin people, but especially someone with an oily skin definitely needs to set this. Otherwise, there's a chance that it may crease. The coverage is great. This is definitely buildable. I don't know how many layers can this take, but then 2 layers and it's still going pretty great in my opinion. And it's got a very beautiful demi matte um, feel and look to it. This is not super matte. This is not like a flat matte foundation, because you can still see the sheen on my face. It's a demi matte formula in my opinion. Looks pretty great, feels pretty great. I'll just set this, do the rest of my makeup and be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm back after finishing my makeup. After I set it down with powder, this actually has become pretty matte. But if you have dry skin, you can also go without setting your complete face with powder. You can just set your under eyes, that may crease, and maybe a slight dusting on your T-zone would do, because this foundation now is pretty matte for me. But I feel with time, as I step out, when the natural production of my of the oils on my face begin, this definitely wouldn't stay as matte as it looks right now. The great thing about this foundation is this is a very beautiful finish. It has a medium to full coverage finish, which in my opinion is stunning. It is buildable at least to 2 to 3 layers. It is definitely buildable. You can definitely not see any acne marks on my face, because only acne marks I have are on this part of my cheek, and you can definitely not see that. That is a plus. That's a great thing. I love that about this foundation. Without moving into the detail further, let's start off with the packaging of this foundation. This comes in a very cute, handy, tiny bottle, which in my opinion is pretty travel friendly, because this is how it opens up. So there are very less chances that this will open and spill in your bag, because to unscrew and completely come out is not that easy. And even if you can, I don't know, can hear it, but this click sound at the end, that means it's locked, so very less chances that it will open. Standard packaging. Here is what is the label of the packaging, the price tag, and here's the info. If does it peel? It does peel, but I'm not able to peel it. This peels, that means the ingredients must be behind. Let's see what does this say behind. It says goodbye photo flashback, helps eliminate white particle reflection. It is tested under 7 light conditions with top smartphone models with and without flash. So this is an HD kind of a foundation. That is what this says. Photofocus, exactly. This says it is not going to give you a flashback. I don't know that yet. I will definitely click a picture and put it on my Instagram if there is a flashback, and if there isn't, then no picture. But if you want to see that picture, if there is a flashback, you need to follow me on Instagram, and I'll link it somewhere here or down in the description box below. Anyway, moving on, when you unscrew the bottle, there's a wand that is inside. I don't know if you can see it. There is this tiny wand that is attached to this, so you don't have to like pour it on your hands, or it will give you any unsanitary things. But the wand, in my opinion, is unsanitary to some extent, because you have to paint it on your face, which is kind of gross sometimes. Yeah, now that depends on, I don't know, like maybe unsanitary. This is what I feel. But yeah, it's at least better than pouring it, because when you pour it, it goes everywhere, and then no, this is better. Paint it on your face and then just blend it out. So great packaging. It feels really heavy. I love it when products feel heavy and not flimsy or cheap. This does feel great, and it is priced at rupees 599 in India, which is an average price point, because there are products that are cheaper in the market which some other people might prefer. But if you like using foundation on a daily basis and don't mind paying 4.99 for foundation, then I think this is a great purchase for the price, uh, because you get 30 ml of product, which is 1.1 fluid ounce standard product, but it's very beautiful. It looks very natural on the skin. It does not even look like you have makeup on. So if you can shell out 500 bucks on a daily basis to use this as a product, like as a holy grail product on a daily basis, I think this is definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. Comparing it to the other foundations that are available in this price range, in my opinion, I think this is the best. This definitely beats the others in the same price range. But if you don't like foundation, then there are BBCC creams which are priced lower than this, or there are other like the Lakme foundations that have been available for years which are priced lower than this, which you can definitely purchase. But then if you can shell out 5.99, this is the product that you need in your life. If you can buy this, and trust me, this is a very good everyday foundation. Very good. It looks really natural. I'll come up close and I'll show it to you. Really natural. The makeup sits very beautifully on my face. This looks very beautiful. I think this is a very great foundation. All in all, I am in love with this foundation, and I would definitely highly recommend that you buy this foundation. So guys, that was the end of this little review, which turned out to be massive and not little. Anyway, for more such reviews, just put it down in the comments below, or you can DM me on Instagram and I will definitely try to do those for you. My social media handles, my Snapchat, my Instagram are all linked down in the description box below. You should definitely add me on Instagram. I always mess this up. Follow me on Instagram and add me on Snapchat, because don't you want to know what I do every day, man? You should definitely know what I do every day. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe.